What's up, guys? My name is Dan and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking all about Arsenal versus Sunderland away from home. As I said in the last video, it's always going to be a hard game. Sunderland, for some reason, are just doing really, really well. Their players are playing for their skins, playing out of their skins for their manager. Their manager's doing really well as well. They're in the top four still, which is cool. Yeah, I mean, okay, drawing 2-2 is not ideal. Obviously, especially when it looked like for a little while we could have won it. It's going to be one of those things now where, I think if teams will sit back against us, and bully us. That's the only way you can get any kind of result against Arsenal now, is sit all the way back, defend, and then just kick and punch and push and shove and throw and elbow. I mean, they were clearly told, go be physical, man. Go, guys, go be physical, guys. Go punch them, go push them around, And it's because you'll know the referee will let you get away with it. Just atrocious refereeing again. I'm not going to blame this one on the referee. We should have won this game. We had the quality to do it. We should have held out. We defensively lax in this game compared to what we've done the last couple of months. We've been spoiled, I think, in a little way, how defensively great we've been. To concede 2 goals in one game, no Arsenal fan is used to that. But still, the refereeing was just despicable. And it must be so demoralising as an Arsenal player, to sit around and go, wow, he's just elbowed me in the face and he's given the foul against me. He's just punched me, he's just kicked me, he's just pushed me over, he's just shoved me onto the floor, and nothing. It must be demoralising to sit there and go, wow, I don't have any cover from the referee at all. If I can get physically attacked and I still won't get anything from it. So, very demoralising. We are refereed differently. Whether you agree with it or not, whether you want to argue with it or not, whether it's conspiracy, whether it's they hate Arsenal, whether it's because they're just not great and they're just inept at their jobs, that's up for debate. But the crucial truth of the matter is Arsenal is refereed differently to everyone else. And it's sad to see, and it's exhausting, to be honest with you. It's just exhausting to every game, watching the game on the TV or on your computer and going, well, that's a foul, oh, he hasn't given it, okay, oh, that's the penalty, oh, no, he hasn't given it, okay. Oh, he's given them a penalty because of that. The amount of examples is just ridiculous. Social media has gone and produced reels and reels of footage of, this is what Arsenal gave away a penalty. This is how Arsenal gave away a penalty. This is how we weren't given a penalty. And the discrepancy is eye-opening, man. It's so crazy. But I'm not going to rant too much about the referee. The referee is just atrocious. We just have to accept that as basic fact at this point. Every single game before the first whistle goes, you know you're going to get shafted by the referee. So as long as you accept that and just focus on what you can control. And I felt like we could have controlled this game. Once we went 2-1 up, we could have controlled it. We could have seen it out. Conceding a last-minute goal was just trash. Having said that, the old adage is, if we can't win a game, don't lose it. If we'd lost this game, it would have been monumental. Obviously, City went and absolutely destroyed Liverpool, as everyone pretty much knew they would. Liverpool are not having a good season at all. Arne Slot's time at Liverpool is numbered already, in my personal opinion. I think he coasted last season on the fact that he got Klopp's world-class team, and 2, everyone else bottled it. City were off it last year. We couldn't get it quite going last year, and the lack of squad depth really hurt us last year. It's not really hurting this year. I mean, we can't say we're in an injury crisis, but that's not why we drew this game. I think last year we would have lost this game because we didn't have enough players. So Slot basically was very, very fortunate. I feel like he did what he had to do. Bless him. But still, I feel like he was very fortunate. I don't think he's going to be. I think he's been found out. He's gone and pushed for some players to be signed, and they all haven't worked out. I mean, there's at least 3 or 4 players that he's signed, and they all haven't worked out at all, which is alarming. Should be alarming to Liverpool fans. But anyway, I feel like, we live with Man City winning. Obviously, they're only 4 points behind us now. And you know what Man City are like? They can go on a 9, 10, 12, 15 game win streak and just be relentless. and we have to be on it, and we have to bounce back. We've got an international break now, which actually, I mean, most of the time, it's irritating beyond all measure. International breaks, like most of the time, you're in form, you're winning games, and then the international break comes. Some of your one or two of your international players get injured on international duty. You come back, they're tired anyway. It's just ridiculous. But this one is actually fortuitous for us. I mean, obviously we've got a bunch of England players in the England team, but by and large, obviously I think Saliba and Gabriel and some other players are going to be playing for their nationals. By and large, we've got quite a lot of players not playing in the international break. It gives an extra couple of weeks for our injured players. We've got so many English injured players. And could we see Odegaard come back? Could Madueke come back? Martinelli as well. I think Jesus is still too soon. I think Kai Havertz is still too soon. We're devastated in attack. I mean, if we had Madueke coming off the bench in this game, or Kai Havertz coming off the bench in this game, could we have won this game? I think we could have done quite easily. And I feel like if we can get those players back, if not this international break, then hopefully by Christmas, and then try and push on. If we can stay in the lead, in the league, and then if we can stay top of the league by Christmas and try and start getting a lot of these players back, then I feel like we can really go on and have a really good second half of the season, especially in the Champions League as well. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't think it's as devastating as some people are making out. Everyone's always going to milk when Arsenal aren't perfect. We've been perfect over the last couple of months, or especially over October. We were going to concede a goal at some point. Conceding two is disappointing. I think if this game had finished 2-1, I think that would have been a fairly fair result. But it is what it is. Sunderland deserved a point at least in this game, so fair play to them. Hopefully, I'm sick and tired of every single team in this league showing up to Arsenal like it's their Champions League final. Sunderland were playing like there was promotion. It was a promotion, championship decider. They played out of the skins. If they could show half of that energy against Spurs, Chelsea, I mean they've already beaten Chelsea, which is hilarious. But any other top of the team, especially Man City as well, Chelsea fans popping up saying, "Oh, best centre backs," they're laughing, but they beat you. Chelsea beat you at your house, like Sunderland beat you at your house. I say, like, show some respect. But yeah, no, it is what it is. It's not a massive disappointment. We're still 4 points clear. It would have been cool if Liverpool and City had drawn and we'd have had 2 more points, but it is what it is. City and Haaland seem to be relentless at the moment. I don't want to wish injuries on anyone, but does Haaland ever get injuries? It's just ridiculous at this point. You just know what's going to happen now. But over Christmas time, we're going to have a couple more slip-ups. City are going to win the rest of the games of the year and then win the game probably about 5 or 6 points clear. But we'll have to wait and see. But at the moment, we're alright. We're still top of the league. We've still got points clear. We got a point in this game, which is good. I think last year we would have lost this game, like I said. It's important to bounce back now. Get some players back, but it's important that the players we do have, we do bounce back. We need to absolutely destroy Spurs. Spurs are absolutely god-awful. They're just a trash football team. All of their players are crap. Van der Ven probably should be going to Spain at some point soon. The guy's the only good player that they've got, and he's obviously going to go to Spurs or he's obviously going to go to Barcelona or Madrid at some point soon. So as soon as that happens, the better. I don't rate Romero at all. None of their other players are good, in my opinion. Man United weren't that great either. I mean, it was a drab game. That was a terrible game. Right, the last 10 minutes got exciting, but that's because they both decided to start conceding for fun. It was just an atrocious game, and not a good advert for the Premier League at all. But, like I said, we need to pump Spurs as much as possible, get a really good win there. Obviously, go and try and do something against Bayern Munich. That's always going to be tough. Bayern Munich drew against Union Berlin, which is funny. I don't think it was at home. I think they were away too. That was funny. I think it was 2-2 as well, which is weird. So I think Bayern Munich's is winnable, but again, we need to show them a lot of respect. And then hopefully get good result against Chelsea. I mean, they've had fortunate playing Wolves and stuff like that over the last couple of games, getting themselves higher up the pitch than I think they should be at the table than I think they should be. But if we can win against Spurs, if we can win against Chelsea at least in the league, and get our league form back, then I think no one's going to care about the Sunderland result. We just got to bounce back, especially against Spurs, because that's the next game. And this game we always need to win, and we always want to win, and we need to win this game. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, it's not really much else to say. Well done to Sunderland. I think they're going to have a really good season. I don't think they're going to finish as high as they are. I think top 10's a very, very, very good, realistic position for them. I think maybe 8th, 7th, 6th, maybe. If they get into Europe in any form, I think this season, then that's almost Leicester-esque, in my opinion. I think there's a bit of a fairy tale there. They played like thugs against us. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. They kicked and punched and pushed us all over the pitch. They were allowed to. They got away with it. But that's how a lot of the lower teams, a lot of the less teams in this league is going to play against us. Partly because they know they can get away with it. If you can push a player over, and rough them up a little bit, rattle them a little bit, injure them a little bit, you're going to want to do that because it gives you a little bit of an edge over a team that's miles better than you. So it is what it is. Well done to Sunderland. Hopefully they do show the same energy to all the other top teams because that was interesting. But anyway, guys, let me know what you thought about the game, what you think we could do after the international break, and are you worried about Man City? Because I'm not yet, but you always know what Man City are like. You know that they're going to start winning games. And Haaland's going to score like 45 more goals before Christmas, because that's what Haaland does. But yeah, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We do appreciate it. Like and subscribe, and have a really good week. And I'll see you guys after the international break. So take it easy, guys. Adios.